What's up, Aries? This is going to be a love reading for the first half of July. This is for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There's a wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I've put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well, which will offer you access to lots of great psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. If you go through the links I provided, Mystic Sense is going to give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you $10 extra if you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now Aries, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of July. I say potential to anyone that's new because on this channel I incorporate the law of assumption, and therefore these readings are just checking in points based on one version of you, one version of your specific person, and the connection that you have selected out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. Everything is possible. You can manifest any of your desires. Your desires are meant for you. Circumstances do not matter. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state of consciousness and who you are being. And there are infinite versions available, as I said. So please do go and look into the law of assumption, guys. Do some of your own homework, but I do post content and will continue to. And there's some amazing coaches online that will give you a lot of information about it, or you can read up on it, Neville Goddard, but I will incorporate more info for you guys as I go. So anyway, let's have a look at the person on Aries' mind. How are they feeling about Aries as we move through the first half of July? Person on Aries' mind. I just saw Knight of Wands in the reverse. So is this a bit hot and cold, Aries? Stop, start. Chemistry, passion, maybe more passion than chemistry than something else. I don't know, I just saw the Strength card in the reverse. Maybe some ego clashes, Aries. Let's have a look. Okay, 8 of Swords. So this person's a bit trapped in their mind when it comes to you, Aries. 2 of Pentacles, back and forth, back and forth. 5 of Pentacles, and it's led to a feeling of disconnect or feeling left out in the cold. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords can also be, you know, there's a triggering here maybe around some like fears or some limiting beliefs. This person could feel like they don't know how to move forward or they don't know how to move on. You know, we've got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So you could be in a bit of a cold period, Aries. I did pick up that hot and cold, like maybe there's no communication right now. And Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Something here about maybe non-commitment. So maybe this has been, it's kind of what I said when I was channeling with that Knight of Wands in the reverse. Maybe it's like hot and heavy 1 minute and then not, and more so about chemistry, not so much maybe about commitment. Let me take a look at this 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse. There's a lot of Pentacles here, Aries. So maybe this is a situation where work is at the forefront or career. Let me see, Death card. I mean, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation with a person that they're juggling a lot. They're back and forth with you. They're dealing with issues to do with like their money, their finances, their sense of independence. You know, 2 of Pentacles can be work-life balance. Let me have a look at this 5 of Pentacles. The 6 of Cups. They want to, yeah, a King of Wands, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Aries, there's been an ending of sorts, I think, but it's sort of like been a lot of back and forth. So maybe you're in a stop period. On the other hand, the 6 of Cups, this person sort of wants to reconcile things with you. Something's happened, I think, that's disconnected you and this person. There's attraction here with the King of Wands, and it's in the upright, and that's sort of an action for a king. So maybe they're wanting to take some kind of an action. There's been an ending, Aries, and it's due to lack of clarity. And I think that's lack of clarity on the direction, or in the worst case, guys, this can feel like someone hasn't been completely upfront or honest in some kind of a way, like a truth's been concealed. But then there's a wanting to reconcile things. I mean, the 2 of Pentacles, guys, can be work-life balance, or maybe there's been an issue when it comes to prioritizing the connection, but it also can be about weighing up options. Either they feel that way about you, Aries, or that's what they've been doing and they're aware that they haven't kind of made you a priority. I mean, something has led to an ending here with a Death card. What's this? Ace of Swords in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse. Some kind of lack of clarity or truth has led to lack of success in this situation. Tell me about the Death card. Three of Swords, like there's hurt feelings here between the two of you. So I feel like for most of you, it's like you're in separation from this person. There's hurt feelings. I've got a King of Swords in the reverse. Some of you, this is a situation, I mean, King of Swords in the reverse refers often to dishonesty. So I am picking that up. We'll get some more clarity with the Oracle cards on what that means and what that is, or at least a feeling like truth was being concealed. Look, for some of you, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles, there could be this kind of thing of someone's not single or available, and there's been back and forth on and off. Because Nine of Pentacles in the upright, yeah, would be single. And then the King of Swords in the reverse, maybe there's a sense of someone's not totally available for a relationship. Do you know what I mean, guys? I mean, I'll have a look, but Three of Swords can be third-party issues, and it could be hurt feelings in relation to that. This person, they are stuck in their mind about you. Look, Aries, they may feel you're not available, you know, so I'm just playing devil's advocate. They might feel like you've got someone else. And guys, I say this in all my reads, I'm only reading their side of the street for context, because in the end of the day, there's still you pushed out in the current state of consciousness in this timeline, right? And so they're not a robot. They have their own thoughts, their own feelings, their circumstances, which don't fucking matter, guys. And I'll keep reiterating that, but like whatever's playing out in your current third dimensional reality, it is still what you are selecting out of the infinite from your state of consciousness, and there's still a mirror to you. So you've selected a version of a person that has whatever. So they still feel and think things, but and this is what's playing out. But it looks like there's been things that have been covered up or gone unsaid. King of Swords in the reverse can be not honest, but it can also be someone that's quite cold and detached. So maybe that's sort of the energy between the two of you. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, I mean, there's still kind of this wanting to heal and have hope for the situation, Aries. You know, the Queen of Pentacles would be the loyal, stable, committed queen. So maybe they want to heal this hurt feelings and heartache between the two of you, and maybe they're hoping for something more stable. There's been an issue with being able to commit to date, whether that's because of, you know, priorities, financial, or and work, or because there's other energies around, you know. I mean, what does this person want to come forward with? The Sun card in the reverse, there's been lack of clarity. Something within this situation's led to lack of joy. Maybe there was a lot of joy, now it seems to be lack of joy. Gosh, Aries, okay, but they're stuck in their mind. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's Hermit card. I mean, this person feels distance between the two of you. They could be a little bit lonely without you with the Hermit card. There's definitely been a lot of pullback. There's a cold feeling here. But then the Six of Cups, they miss you and they're reminiscing. Three of Wands, they're still kind of waiting. So either they're waiting for you to take some kind of an action, Aries, because this could be you in a masculine energy. Maybe they're waiting for the King of Wands to take action, or they're waiting for the right moment to take action, because there just seems to be something that's hurt the situation or caused pain. I mean, for some of you, Aries, this is a situation where you or them are caught up with other people or another person or something like that. I mean, let me take a look at your side of the street, okay? And guys, it doesn't matter. You can manifest anything. If you want this person, you know, all you need to do is select, you know, the version of the connection that you want. So affirm for that and deny or ignore the current circumstances. Like if you're waiting for them to reach out or waiting for them to commit or choose, you just need to shift into the version of you that is chosen, loved, you know, and then affirm that. You know, look online at some of the coaches. You can manifest anything. Look, Knight of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands from your deck. Okay, so double King of Wands. Mutual attraction, I would say. Knight of Swords, there's been like lack of movement. So I'm really getting that this could be at a bit of a stalemate. You also could have had some harsh words between you and this person, like an abrupt ending, or Knight of Swords in the reverse is a shadow Knight of Swords. So maybe there's been some reckless words exchanged. And that could also be why there's been heartache. You know, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, like I said, it can be that cold, like it can just be a harsh tongue or something like that. So if it's not about like dishonesty, it's really like the way in which you've communicated with one another has put, has caused hurt in the connection, and now there's a stalemate. Now that could have been due to frustration, in indecision, or back and forth, or non-committal type energy, right? Non-committal, I was going to say the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse was what I was channeling when I was shuffling over here, right? So there's this sort of stop, start, hot, cold. Knight of Wands in the reverse in the strongest sense with the label player. That could be the feeling. I don't like labels, guys, because again, people are going to show up like a mirror. It's the version that you're selecting. I'm not giving people a free pass to be shitty, guys. I'm just explaining, because a lot of you watch this tarot and you want someone and then you're pissed off and you keep labeling them a fuckboy or a player, but then you want them. So I'm just explaining the mechanics of how you can actually get that. So you might have selected a version of a person that's showing up in a type of way, non-committal, hot and cold and whatever. There is a version of that person that exists in the quantum field, in the multiverse. If you align yourself with your consciousness and stop staying anchored into the assumption that that's how they show up, they will show up and commit and give you what you want. But the truth is, right now there's a sort of this non-committal energy, stop, start, hot, cold, whatever you want to call it. Wow, from two different decks, guys. Do you see why I do it this way? There's an Ace of Swords in the reverse as well. So you're mirroring each other. Maybe you both mutually feel the same. You feel, one feels that the other one is hot and cold, and you vice versa think that that person's hot and cold and non-committal or not honest. There could be suspicion between the two of you. Ace of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Also non-communication, or the way in which the communication goes is like stop, start, and that also could be coming from a place of non-trusting, whether it's founded or unfounded, guys. Now again, I like to emphasize your side of the street because it's more important if you want change, because no one to change but self. So if you're operating from the assumption you can't trust this person, they're going to continue to show up, and the mirror is going to reinforce that feeling that you can't trust them. Then you're going to react in a certain type of a way, and this is just the dynamic. There's definitely been upset or hurt, I think, and Eight of Pentacles. You feel like this person's not putting in effort. You're not sure if you want to put effort into the situation. Let me look at this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Four of Cups, disappointment. Yeah, you feel like Four of Cups is like emotional rejection, disappointment. And then the Emperor card. Okay, you might want this person to take control of matters. For some of you, the focus is about career and work with the Emperor card, but also it's like you're looking for someone that wants to build something maybe stable with you, and you feel like this has been very hot and cold, very in and out. This is your energy, Aries, with the Emperor card. Three of Pentacles. You want cooperation. You don't know if this person is on the same page as you, and part of you wants to close it out. I would say you also want to close out this cycle of hot and cold, in and out. I mean, the Oracle cards are going to tell us what all this Knight of Wands in the reverse and Ace of Swords in the reverse is. Queen of Swords, there's a harsh energy between the two of you. Okay, so how do you feel about this person? Guys, we have a King of Swords in the reverse, and we've got a Queen of Swords over here. Now, what that tells me, the Queen of Swords is in the upright. You may feel like you're upfront and honest, and this person is not honest. They might feel that you're holding back in some kind of a way and not very upfront or honest. And you see what I mean? This could be like a mirroring thing, or it's a bit tit for tat. I mean, the Queen of Swords can be a bit cold as well. Maybe you've gone cold on this person, or, Queen of Swords, when she's not sort of balanced, she can hold back a lot, and then she can cut your fucking head off. So there could have been some reactions. I'm not criticizing you, Aries. Guys, please don't give me crap in the comments that, blaming Aries and all this stuff. Guys, I mean, I'm just trying to give you, first of all, context, but then it doesn't matter if it's a person that you want, just your pure consciousness, it's your awareness. So if you're focusing on assumptions, your dominant assumptions is what your reality is going to reflect. Okay, so if you change your dominant assumptions about said specific person and about self, the way you see yourself, the way you see that people you love see you, and assume that, you're going to have a different result. But right now it's like coldness, dishonesty or assumption of dishonesty, non-committal, Queen of Swords, cold and detached energy. You might have thought this person acted harsh, right? They might think you act harsh. It could just be like that, right? Energy can just ping pong back and forth. But if you wait for them to change and blame them, well, you're stuck here on this timeline and they may not, and then you're pissed off. And if you want them to change, you absolutely can. I already explained the outside will absolutely shift. Your 3D reality will catch up if you choose a new version with your mind. But we've got Page of Wands. Part of you wants maybe to take this in a new direction. Part of you might want to be exploring other things. This is also, you know, maybe there is flirtation kind of energy between the two of you when it's hot and not cold, but maybe you think that it's very small, you know, like it's not developing. I mean, yeah, 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, like you're thinking about the 10 of Pentacles in the future, but 8 of Cups is like, you don't know if you want to walk away from this, or you feel that this person's kind of turned their back on you, Aries, in some kind of a way. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's very at a stalemate right now. You both have King of Wands, so maybe one is waiting for the other one to take action and vice versa, or, you know, there seems to be something reactionary between the two of you. Like maybe when someone does take action, the other one goes cold because you're like holding on to maybe some resentments that have built up over time. Okay, I mean, part of you maybe sees the future with this person, Aries, 10 of Pentacles, but then 8 of Pentacles is in the reverse, which means effort's not being put in. You might think this person isn't, and to get to the, you know, 10, you need the 8 of Pentacles. This person has 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like, Aries, this person might have either the assumption that you're not really available, okay, because 9 of Pentacles in the reverse would mean you're not on the market, you're not single, or there's issues around that on their end, or there's just mutual assumptions because you might both be playing a little bit of this hot, cold and seemingly juggling your options. I mean, did I get third party energy? Not really, but like I'm going to get the oracle cards on it. This person seems to have some hopes to have something committed or stable. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've also got Aquarius. We've got Scorpio energy. Look, the death card here means there's been an ending, but there's also an opportunity to transform. And then the 6 of Cups means they do miss you and they have nostalgia when they think about you. But then they're trapped in their mind. This is a lot of negative, like projection. So that could be what's going on. You know, you could trigger each other's insecurity. Like here, you feel emotionally rejected, like what you're offering, they're not taking. And they're feeling very trapped in their mind. Maybe they're doubting the fact that, you know, that you're available or that you want them. I mean, 8 of Swords is also self-concept issues, right? So it's the narratives in our mind. So this person, and again, I'm only reading for context, on their side of the street, this person also with the 6 of Cups, you know, this person could have a history with relationships or childhood patterns where, you know, they're stuck in their mind, like they have a rejection story or something like that. You know, negative self-concept. Now, again, if you're being triggered in this situation and you want them, you don't need to wait for them to shift their self-concept and heal that and change. I don't care what you guys think. It's not traditional to talk about this in the tarot community, but I'm giving you the law of assumption approach, which is more empowering. You can just shift your self-concept where you're like, you're chosen, you're loved, they adore you, they want you, everybody does, you have a stable, loving, committed relationship. If that's what you want, Aries, okay? And then the version of that person that's ready and healed and doesn't have an issue, okay, is absolutely going to come in and mirror back to you that, okay? Manifestation is who you are being, so it's about your self-concept, right? So choose the version of you that gets what you want and then affirm that they are the person that you desire, right? Hold them in the highest version. Go and look at Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, manifesting with Kimberly, it will make sense. Okay, guys, so what does this person hope for? It says wedding rings, guys. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. And then it says camera, reminiscing, learn from the past, perception. Very interesting. So the 6 of Cups, they are reminiscing. I told you they're nostalgic. There's also this learning from the past. So this person might be looking at some past patterns that they have And I did say that's like self-concept stuff, and that might be due to childhood, etc. So they could be going through their own personal transformation. There could be patterns that, you know, keep repeating, and that's on their side, you know. And then, sorry, not to give you shit, Aries, you could have your own patterns, right? Like, and then it's just tit for tat, wedding rings again. So what does this person hope for in July? What have we got? Camera again, reminiscing, learn from the past, perception. Okay, wow, have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation, struck by love. So they do love you, Aries. It says talking, interested. You know what it says, Aries? Awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. Seems like this person wants to talk more. There's like non-communication, or it goes hot and cold. Maybe you both have assumptions that the other one doesn't want to talk or doesn't want them, but this person wants to talk. So I think you will be speaking. There is going to be a connect somehow, you know. So change your assumptions, Aries, because like, just say if you want to break this cycle, if the person reaches out but you're coming at it from the place where you have a dominant assumption that they're this or they're that, then you're just going to go around in circles. Look at topics like specific person conform on law of assumption, guys. Like, things will change completely, and it's because you're changing, your perception changes, and your dominant assumptions about the person change, and they will come in, they'll parrot back to you even what you want them to say. It's pretty remarkable. So for those of you that doubt me, just fucking test it. Look, we've got engagement ring, higher commitment, partnership and union. So this person seems to want more with you, Aries. I mean, clock, needing time, time to heal. Now, this is the thing, right? The needing time, there's been a lot of back and forth, I can see. I don't really give a shit about the divine timing story either, guys. If you have a belief that this takes time, like you need time to heal, and that person needs time to heal because they've got childhood wounding or patterns, or they haven't cut certain people out of their life, or whatever the hell it is, though I'm really seeing that there's not been absolutely, like, not really any cheating or dishonesty. Maybe that's the suspicion, distrust, right? But this needing time thing, if that's your belief, your dominant beliefs and assumptions is exactly what your reality is. So if you believe something's going to take time, it takes time. If you believe that a person is ready for you and you're in a commitment now, they're going to show up and be ready for a commitment. Maybe they feel you're the one that needs time. So you make a decision, Aries. Cycles, you know. Seems like this has been back and forth, back and forth. Okay, yeah, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss. Deception and lies, this says. So again, there's some kind of maybe assumption that someone hasn't been honest. I mean, I didn't see much of that. I've got the chaser, fear of abandonment. So it could be this hot and cold. Maybe one chases, the other one pulls back, then the other one chases, the other one pulls back. It's like these cycles, and then mirroring each other. It looks like it, because there's sort of like, you both have that ace of swords in the reverse, so you're both mirroring each other's maybe distrust or holding back, right? And then we have love, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction. So Aries, if you want this to stop, you can change it, okay? I've already explained how. Codependency, so anxious, avoidant, avoidant, anxious. Again, labels, shift it. You have the power to do it. Let me get some of these cut. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there also could be some differences between the two of you, though I think you're mirroring each other. So there's probably a lot of similarity. The different type, maybe you both have assumptions. And I would say that's from old stories that have, you know, old relationship patterns or childhood stuff that is then played out in relationship patterns. And so like maybe there's a projection that people show up in a certain type of a way, or you can't trust. So this person could be quite different, you know. This could be the one. All right, we do have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Now, if this person's been back and forth, there's issues here, I think, with their feeling of being stable, okay? And so that could be why. And maybe them not being as, you know, prioritizing or being available has kind of triggered that feeling of not, you know, maybe you don't feel chosen, and then there's a reaction, or vice versa. You might be that way and this person assumes that you're not really choosing them. There's something about, I think, the communication issues and, you know, a coldness between the two of you and assumptions that there's dishonesty. I mean, I really didn't see much about that. I mean, deception and lies, shocking attack. That's that Knight of Swords in the reverse. Maybe there was a harsh communication between the two of you and an accusation of some kind. This could be the one. Maybe the needing time as well is about like needing time to actually build up more money. This person doesn't feel very self-sufficient. You are focused on 10 of Pentacles, building the future and a career. Yeah, one more, please, Spirit. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Reinforcing what I said, Aries, for those of you that actually want this, okay, you just need to manifest it. It is already manifesting, okay? But if your affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So why not hold this person in the highest version, right? And then select the version of you that has that self-concept that, of course, you're deserving and worthy of someone that chooses you, loves you, adores you, commits to you, or whatever it is, and that it's safe to love and people are trustworthy. This person's trustworthy, and you know, let go of any of this back and forth that it's been going on. If you stay anchored into the old version of the connection, you're going to keep manifesting from that state of consciousness. So again, guys, please go and have a look in, you know, do some homework around what I've been talking about. It will make sense. Okay, I hope that resonated for some of you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.